as you can see here, is the RevTech board with the four 3060s on it, right? Well, now we are going to add, at least one A2000, but first, we got some things to do. Snap. So this is where the 3060s currently are. Now we already have a new power supply set, ready to go. Now the other A2000s are going to be on the end, and then at least the other one, hopefully I can get the other two. But thermals is what I'm worried about. So at least one more right here on this rig. Now this is the RevTech board. It can hold up to 8, so we have 4 there. So we have 4 more slots, but we need another power supply because we're out of PCIe 8 pins, because the RevTechs will just plug straight into the riser, and the 8 pin goes right into here, and that's really it. So pretty cool, pretty simple. Now let's dig in. Alright, so we have the A2000 plugged right there. We'll have one down there and one over there. I actually don't even have enough power cables for 4 unless I'm like gonna run off of like these junctioning. I really don't want to do that. So let's come over here just for testing purposes. And put both of those on. Remember, we are running the RevTech motherboard. Fan seems to be spinning. RevTech board seems to be spinning. Alright. Well, let's go check Hive. I absolutely dislike the fact that it pushed it to GPU 0, and now it's using the same overclock settings as my 3060s. So, does see all of them. I just don't like the overclock setting that it has here, so we'll just see. We'll just see what they people recommend for it. $1,3770. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'd prefer to power limit it. Can we set it? I mean, I'm sure it's. We can go 75, maybe. Might not be able to because it is a blower fan. Blower fans, you normally can't set the actual speed. Oh, overclock failed. It said no. I mean, it said no. Oh, failed a minute ago. Got it. Now I'm going to have to reset all of these clocks in a minute, but at least we did get this set so we can see if it does pull up hash, and it's already going 39, so going right there. Minimum tip is 80. Says the fan's at 80%, because that would make sense. I mean, we did set it. Yeah, we did set it at 80. So we'll see that. Alright, so we know that what it is hashing. And it's doing okay with on the RevTech with the original 3060s that we have. So that's good. Well, maybe it's time to add the other cards now. So I was a little sad. You know, we do have all, they're not all running yet, but we do have all 4, or 3. So we have one right there, one right there, and one down here. Now, I could have squeezed 2 here, but they would have been back to back and right up against the RevTech. But it kind of lucked out that way because this cable, the little clip broke. So it wouldn't stay seated inside the power supply without kind of like wiggling around, and I would rather it not short. So instead of it having this little clip, it has nothing now. So not sure I want to do that, but there's also not really much room anyway. Everything's like way off, but everything's pretty well, cable managed, like the best really that it can be. The biggest thing, of course, is their ATX power supply, so the jumpers for these are down there, but it's like a double jumper because I still have to jump the actual main motherboard plug because it's a RevTech. There's no motherboard slot, so have to basically jump it in order to fool it. So we had it with one, so now we've added the rest of them. And let's go. And the reason why there's tape on this one right here is because this is the non LHR 3060. It's the version 1. Alright, so looks like we got all there. We're restarting. Now we almost have a fully maxed out RevTech. Minus the one power supply, or minus the one card, because we can't use it now. If one of these power supplies weren't here, we'd have more than enough room. But for right now, this is what we got. So let's go check Hive and see kind of what we got. Alright, so they all show up, but it's doing what I dislike the most and just kind of throwing them wherever it feels like. Which I do not like that, because now that makes my overclocks all janky. But they all are there. Now I just got to go through overclocks and reset the overclocks. Alright, so as you can see, it is up and hashing. All the three A2000s are sitting there, waiting for everything to kind of balance out. But we are up, running, almost at 300 mega hash on that rig. So close. So close. If we had the other card on there, it would for sure be there, but it looks like we're not going to be able to, just because we don't have the plug and or really the space on that machine. We'll refresh here in Hive real fast. And alright. We are up and going. Freaking awesome, guys. If you guys have any tips on how to like fix this, let me know, because this is kind of annoying. Not the way they're slotted in, but oh well. Freaking awesome, guys. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe button, bell notification. See what time we go live here. We would greatly appreciate it. Or post videos here on the channel. If you like videos like this, please let me know. So Project Darkwing is officially completed as of now. Until there's some way we can maybe we'll turn the power supplies on their side in order to fit the other card. But then they wouldn't really fit. So we'll figure something out. Until then, see y'all later.